Awkward sound check. Yeah. Sound check. Awkwardness. Okay. I think that works. I hope. Let me know if you can hear me and if you can see this. Because I got a slightly different setup today. And I'm here. Oh my god, look. Look at me. I'm here. I don't know if my microphone is a little quieter. Check, 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 check. For some reason, check, 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 check. Things be different around here for no good reason whatsoever. Hi, everybody. It is 3:33 on Friday, which means, well, it's actually 3:39 p.m. Pacific on Friday. I'm a few minutes late again. Awkward sound checking this entire time. But we are here. Looks like things are live. Looks like audio is coming in. And today we've got a cool little thing that we're doing. So before we get super into it, let me just do my little awkward sound check thing right now. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Okay, mic sounds good. Let's try this again. give me 1 second. Woo! Okay. I know you tried to do what you had to. Alright, we are good as gold. We're live, and thanks for hanging out with my little awkward sound check thing. Alright, today I've got a little different setup. Cause I wanted to show you something that I'm doing new with my patrons. And actually, I'm gonna let my hair down a little bit to relax, and also here's some curls. I have curls. I didn't know I had curls, and then decided to do the messy bun thing. Get myself some curls. Here we go. Yeah, so today I thought that I would show you a couple of things that I'm doing with my patrons. You can kind of see right here if you'd like to join said Patreon. The link is right below my face. And so what I've been doing for the $10 and up. So let me just explain how today's going to go. This is the 3:33 show. I go live 3:33 p.m. Pacific every Monday and Friday. And for the past number of months, my Mondays have been spent with Lorraine Anderson, aka the Produce Oil. And we produced this song. We're really excited about it. I think it has a lot of good potential for sync, which sync placement meaning sync licensing, meaning TV, movies, commercial, film, things like that. And so for today's session, it's going to be a twofer. One, I wanted to show you a cool little thing that I'm doing with my patrons with that song. And two, I am still in the throes of what is called the 50/90 challenge, which is writing 50 songs in 90 days. I am hella behind. And I just used the word hella, and you can't make me stop, even though I'm here in LA and not in my bay anymore. But I wanted to show a couple of things. So what I'm doing for my $10 and up Song of the Month Club members is I am giving away the stems of the songs of the month, and I'm allowing people to get into like a collaboration with them, with the songs of the month and with each other. Hi, Michael. Good to see you. Good to see you. If I my system is set up a little differently today, so my second screen is smaller. So I am providing a Dropbox link to all of the stems, which is, here's the vocal track, here's the guitar track, here's the drums. And I'm offering it to my patrons, some of who may have never really messed around with music or music production before. So I thought I would at least give a little demonstration of what you could do with said stems. And I gave people 2 links. One is the raw wave files. There's the sound files that you can kind of stack on each other and listen to at the same time. And then I gave them a link to this thing called BandLab. And that's what I want to show you at the moment. Let's try full screen with chat. Okay, you're going to see some weirdness, and then you're going to see something else. There we go. Yeah. So this is BandLab. And if you are a patron, you have an invite to this very session. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. And you can see right here, here's lead vocals, background vocals, bass, synth, drums. I made it, and Laureen also made it very simple for people who may have never messed around with this before to actually do some cool stuff with it. So I'm going to hit the play button. I'm going to make sure the cursor's in the right place and go like that. Okay, so I can now mute things like background vocals, and I can you can kind of see that I can mute different tracks, and I can also edit a little bit here and there. So if I wanted to, for example, this song has a bad word in it. It's way back here in the second verse. I think it's right about here. If you've got kids in the room and you want to jam out to this song, but you wanted to edit out the bad word, there it is. It's about measure 35. So you could come in and mess around with it and do it. You can tell bullshit from there it is. It's right there. I'm just gonna do that. You can hit the letter S for slice. Put the cursor right around the curse, hit S, and then hit delete. Boom! You just created a radio edit. You can tell from flowers. What you can also do, I'm going to hit undo. You could turn the entire song into bullshit as well. And what I did is I dragged on this little looper thing, and that should, I think, make that section loop. Let's see what it actually does. Yeah! That actually sounds pretty cool. That's a remix. So you can do a whole lot of things in this BandLab. And because we are, and you could turn different tracks on and off. You can, let's see how it sounds with like the drums muted. Oh, okay, interesting. So M is for mute and S is for solo. So you can just listen to the kicks. That's what the kicks sound like as far as the drums. There's the kicks, and then this is what the toppers sound like. The drums toppers. Oops. Turn off the kicks. See, you can kind of hear that drums are in. There's like a bassier kick and some things that have a little more high end. And I am showing you all this as well as my patrons who may not know what to do with all the links that I just sent them today. So you can have fun with this. If you wanted to record your own, even if you record it through your webcam microphone, this is just a play place for patrons at the $10 and up level who have this link to then, like, let's go collaborate and see what happens and see if I can, record this audio. Let's just see. Check, 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 check. Oh, of course. Well, now I'm on solo here, so. But you can see that this thing actually recorded. And this is called BandLab. You can see that this actually recorded. But this is called BandLab. I'm going to hit undo on all of that. And I think that's right. You got this. That's right. Cool. Yeah. So I set this up so that patrons can also, I'm looking at, yeah, Michael, if you mess it up, that's kind of cool. And because patrons also have the stems, here's what else you can do. I'm gonna hit save, and I'm gonna hit a new. I thought I was able to do a new thing. I guess I have to go back to BandLab and go. I don't want to download. Go away. All right, fine. I'm just going to go seriously just back to bandlab.com. If you mess it up, that's actually kind of cool. If you don't want to mess it up, I have also given you the link to download all of the stems yourself. And it's this Dropbox link. And it will give you all these things. And really all you've got to do is select all of these and drag them on over. And it does, I promise it actually does. Let me try that one more time. Ah! Of course it doesn't work this time. Let me try a couple at a time. Oh, wait, there's something going on here. It's actually, it might be processing everything. And now it's stuck and I just totally ruined everything. Let's try one at a time. Let's just see what happens. Oh man, really? I'm gonna hit refresh. Yeah, reload. This normally is just as easy as putting all of them in. But something is up today. I'm going to go voice audio because these are audio files. And I'm just going to drag in one at a time and see what happens. There it is. Okay. So I can do that. I honestly should be able to okay, see, this is working. Once you drag things in, just make sure it's all flush to the very, very beginning. But let me just try the rest of them because you can see the number there. Yeah, there it is. That's what it's supposed to do. So yeah, you can take all of this. If they aren't completely at the beginning, you can either drag them one by one or hold down Shift and select them all and drag them all over. And it should give you a new project that you can mess around with. You'd have the freedom to just screw everything up that you'd like. But I thought this was really cool and maybe a fun experiment with a new Patreon tier for musicians or people who want to explore creating and collaborating. It could be really fun. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. This was a little tutorial for patrons, because now patrons have let me show my face here. Now patrons have the link to the band lab, so we could all collaborate and do weird things and add tracks and, you know, find loops. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to show. One more thing. Desktop share. There we go. You could. This is let me just see what happens. Go down to this place right here. It says BandLab Sounds. And let's just see if there's any loops. You could kind of see them up here where it says loops. And let's just see if there's like, I don't know. What I would do is I would type in 110, because that's the beats per minute. And just see what happens. No, I'm not going to do that. But I think rhythm would be an interesting thing to put. And again, making sure it's flush to the beginning. That's pretty terrible and kind of cool. But you can do that in BandLab where you're just looking for, okay, I'm looking for something in, I don't know, a keyboard loop that sounds cool. I think that might be in key. I'm curious. I don't think, not everything is in key, but let's just see what happens. There we go. Yeah. But you see what I mean. So you could upload things on your own, or you could do the group collaboration and just see if you find anything that might be cool. Okay, so this is going to be a new tier on Patreon in the not too distant future, and I'm really excited about it. It will also include, you know, stems from previous songs of the month, and it would include, you know, I've been thinking about sheet music or collaborations or things like that. Something that's a little more music oriented, but this will be a new tier again in the not too distant future, and I'm kind of excited. Okay, let's go back to my face. Ba 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 ya ba ba. Okay, so moving on to the second part of today's particular show. Excuse me. Let me just set up my screens here. Are you hearing a fan? Because I need to have a fan on. Check, 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 check. I didn't do the awkward sound check of the live instrument. That's what I didn't do. Awkward check. Let's write a song. Awkward sound check every time. Song written. Awkward sound check every time. I have an awkward sound check every time. Come on over to my office. Awkward sound check every time. Thanks for joining me online for the awkward sound check every time. Every time it goes so slow. Never know how the tech will go. Wondering if, speaking of awkward sound check, if my vocals are coming in, if the piano is coming in. It might be the piano's too quiet. Yeah, the levels on the piano are kind of weird. Check. Thanks for joining me online. I have an awkward sound check every time. Thanks for your patience, I know. I'll never know how this tech will go. Hello, producer aisle. The produce aisle is in the house. I was just giving a little demonstration. You could catch it on the replay. I'll also be posting it to the $10 and up patrons of what they can do with the stems. Yes, I'm gonna actually write this and record it. Where's my phone? My phone is a very important part of the songwriting process. Everybody and anybody usually uses some sort of voice notes app. Yeah, stemmy stems. Yeah. One thing I did was I threw things up on BandLab, and I included the invite link if anybody wants to collab on something. I also I also posted a Dropbox link with all of the WAV files that they could re-download in case they mess up everything on the BandLab. All right. So this time I'm going to go just straight to my phone. And I'm going to call this the Awkward Sound Check Song. And the lyrics were totally in my head somewhere. Thanks for joining me online. I have an awkward sound check every time. I forget the next line. Your patience means more than I know. I'm just going to make up a next line. Your patience means more than I know. And then the next line was, your patience means more than I know. Because I never know how the tech will go. I never know how this will go, yeah. Okay. So for those playing along at home, this is my Evernote app. And Evernote syncs immediately to my desktop app, into the web, into all of the different places. And I've got, wow, reflection day. I've got a little tab. I have a little not tab. My brain is just all over the place today. Tags. Little tags button, and a list of all sorts of things I could tag it. This is an inefficient way of showing all y'all, but inefficiency sometimes has to work. Woo! So some are harmony, some are like not finished, finished, unfinished, snippet ideas, melody ideas, song titles, subject matters. I'm going to tag this right now lyric snippet tag. I'm also going to tag it melody snippet, and I'm also going to tag it silly, because this is silly and I have many a song that are also very silly. Okay, now that I've got my Evernote with the lyrics I want to take a look at, I'm going to pull it up. And I'm also going to record. Now, you can record within Evernote, and sometimes I do. I'm going to actually do it. But there's the lyrics, and then this blue button right here, that takes me to an option. Man, this is so blurry and awful, but audio. There's an option for audio, so I'm going to pick that. Thanks for joining me online. I have an awkward sound check every time. Your patience means more than you know. 'Cause I never know how the tech will go. Today, awkward sound check time. There might be another verse here, but I don't think we actually need one. That's a long enough sound check that I can just repeat what I've got if I needed more. Awkward sound check time. Oh. Awkward. That's right. So, now, sometimes I record straight into Evernote. It has that option. Depending on how finicky I am about sound quality, I might record it separately in my voice notes app and then import it. I get geekier than that, but I'm going to keep it at that. And let's see what happens when I play this back, if the sound quality is any other. All right. Yeah. 'Cause I never know how the tech will go. Great. It used to be absolute shit. this sound quality. And no, that's actually pretty alright. Um, but I have been using Evernote since 2012, and I've seen it evolve over the past decade. And I'm glad that it works. And it also is really handy because it's all in one kind of interface. If you have Android, I'm talking about tech, and I should be really writing songs. That's the story of my life. But if you do have Android, it's a very handy little widget thing. Like you can actually set up a widget for your Evernote where your shortcuts are literally on the desktop or the how do you describe it? That's fine. Done. Yeah, like like they're right on your home screen. So if I needed to do a quick voice memo, bam. Blah blah blah. It's doing its thing. Blah blah blah. It's doing its thing. And it's right there. Thanks for joining me. That's not the right one. Huh. It's playing literally the wrong file anytime I hit play. That's a concern. Just make sure it actually works. So that's also another reason why I tend to have a separate app that then like syncs to my Dropbox and then to Evernote. It's a long story. Okay, I am not showing off any more tech. I think that song is written and is good to go. It's one check off of the quota. I don't care. The 50-90 challenge, that's writing 50 songs in 90 days, there is no quality check. Doesn't actually have to be a great song. Some people have written 10-second songs. And it's like, well, check. Meets the quota. But I'd like to do something a little more. So I have about an hour and some change here. And I have written songs faster. I can also cheat and take a half-written song and finish it. For me, I think that counts. For purists who are on the 50-90 boards, they don't think it counts. Guess what? There's no police that's going to arrest me. Okay, so let's pull up my handy dandy Evernote book. And Evernote, come on. There we go. Woo. There's some stuff. Ooh, let's actually just like hop on over to something. Let's hop on over to either want to finish or I actually have a bunch of tags for this 50-90 challenge. So let's go 50-90 2022 candidate. And let's see what we've got. If y'all can see that. Now I'm in a position where I can't see you. And that is silly. Here. I'm going to rearrange this a little bit so you can. There we go. There we go. All right, now I could see y'all. Here we go. So, first things first. This song, some kind of way. I don't 100% remember how the rest of this goes. But I 100% remember the hook. Do I remember how to play it? No, but let's see. You've got There it is. Okay. Come over here, Mike. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of way. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of way. 'You got me feeling some kind. There's like a little down. Yeah. Da 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 da. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah. I'm kind of hearing some Nora Jones vibes in my head. Just like a little she likes to do a little like a little jazzy trill of some sort. I'm still trying to figure out. Yeah, that's it. She has like a lot of blues and gospel, so some of those little blues notes she peppers everywhere. Oh, it's a very Paul McCartney segue. Yeah. So I am feeling inspired by the song. I want to stick with this song, and I also am willing to be surprised at whatever these voice notes are. Some of these might date back a hot minute. Let me just double check. Okay, this one is not that old, but I do know that this is 2020. I do know that this has kind of been in my head for a while, but I think it's when I first put pen to paper in 2020. So let's go. I want to record what I just did because I know when I go back over my notes, I'm going to find different ideas and be like, wait a minute, what was the thing that I was just doing? Because ADHD is a thing. All right, here we go. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of way. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah. All right. Now you will see. I don't really have an idea of. I'm gonna actually pop this note open into its own window, and you might see it disappear for a second. Oh, maybe it won't. That's not what I wanted. Okay. So actually, what I am gonna do, I'm gonna hop out of that Evernote. The one bad thing about Evernote, um, it does have. It's not quite as smooth on the collaboration front. So you know how if you edit a Google Doc at the same time as somebody else, it kind of just does it at the same time. Evernote kind of locks people out, and then there might be like a note conflict and things like that. So what I'm doing is I've closed it on my end, on my app, on my desktop app. I've opened the same note on my phone, and I'm just going to attach that little voice memo. That has been in my head for Lorraine. We really did write a bop. We really did. Let's see. Internal storage, voice recorder. That 417. Yeah, that's the one. Say yes. Attach, save, close. Great. So technically speaking, yeah, we definitely wrote a banger. Technically speaking, I could record straight into here on the desktop. That's just, again, it's a quality thing. It's kind of a sticky thing. It should be updated. Let me make sure it's closed. Okay. It isn't, and that's really frustrating. I'm gonna go home again, chickadee chig, and gonna go back to my 5090 tag, 2022 candidate. Oh, there. Please update. It did not. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, this is the one thing about, like, if this were Google Docs, you'd see it live updated, you know, if I was on my phone and is on the desktop. But no, it'll show up as a note conflict later. It's fine. Okay, so I don't know how old this note is, but let's just listen to it together. You got me feeling some kind of way. 1, 2, 9, feeling some kind of. Yeah, I don't know. Got me feeling. That added like 0 ideas to what I already know. Okay, piano. Oh, I had it in C. I like it better in B flat. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of. This sounds a little too. Okay, there it is. That sounds a little too Sarah McLachlan. Doesn't matter. Okay. I told you that I love you. Why did I love you? Gonna have to ask me that later Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. That's 146. I'm just gonna note that. Okay, here we go. So I like B flat just a little better. A lot of my songs are in B flat though. I do, yeah. Okay. I really like this idea of like I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? Why am I such an idiot? um, I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about that later. Yeah, this is just like the core of the song that keeps coming back is like I can't believe you. Like I don't even know what to say because you've got me feeling some kind of way. Like um ask me about that later. Someday when you're sober. Sometime when you're sober. I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about that later. Sometime when you're sober. Maybe you will get it. You baffle me. I don't know if baffle is the right word, but maybe it is. Because I'm using the word idiot. It's not a very romantic song. Maybe someday you'll get it. You baffle me so completely. I don't even know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah, that's pretty good. These I never try and delete old lyrics. I just put them down in the high and mighty idea field. Ooh, bewilder. Mm-hmm. You bewilder me so completely. I don't even know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. That could even be in the second or third verse. Let's see. I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about it later. Sometime when you're sober. Maybe someday you'll get it. You baffle me. You baffle me. I kind of, yeah. You baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. 'Cause you got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah, let's do the storyboardish thing. Uh, let me. Yeah. Here's the storyboard. Oh, I should bring my mic over. You've got me feeling some kind of way. My mic is not moving in the way I wish it would. The vagueness of the feeling and the title. Yeah, can we contrast that with super detailed details? Yeah, I like that idea. You know, this kind of reminds me of just maybe the. There's a song called Untouchable Face by Ani DeFranco. And and that actually brings in like the specifics. Like she does a really amazing job at setting this up. The whole chorus is fuck you and your untouchable face. Fuck you for existing in the first place. Who am I that I should be vying for your touch? Who am I? I bet you can't even tell me that much. Ugh! Fucking hate her. She's better than me and I hate it. I want to play with that of like set this up as here's this relationship. I'm an idiot. This is going nowhere. And then I'm also kind of hearing in my head a little bit of like Phoebe Bridgers storytelling, like a lot of very specifics. Yeah, I love that song too. There's no other song out there that quite does exactly what that song does. At least that I have heard. But her following verses, if I can remember what they are, but it's just like describing her like driving through a country and it's midnight and there's this country songs on the radio and you pull up to the porch and like you look like a photograph of yourself. Take it from far, far away. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say except fuck you and your untouchable face. But she gets very in the details, and some of the details they aren't relevant, but you can tell that she's just like trying to process something, uh, and instead she's just talking about the billiard pool, the the game of billiards that's happening in the back hall. So I love that shit. Okay, so I'm just gonna say like reference Untouchable Face by Ani DeFranco. I'm going to write down any and all ideas. Okay, and I'm also going to note that co-writing is happening and that Lorene is assisting in this co-write. Again, if anybody is popping on at any time during a 333 show where I'm writing a song and you're throwing out ideas, if you've got an ASCAP number, like or not an ASCAP number, an IPI number, or in England it's called something else. But if you're registered with a PRO and you know what that means, message me and I'll log you as a co-write. That will happen up to like I don't know, like 5 or 6 people, because then it gets Beyonce crazy. Anyway, um, has got to say you've got me feeling some kind of way. Okay, storyboard, like point of song. Verse 1, verse 2. Chorus. I'm not sure I've got a chorus. Maybe I've got a refrain. Maybe this is an like an A-B structured song. Still not 100%. But I might be leaning the way of like first A section, second A section, B section, first B section, and then like third A section, fourth A section. And the reason I'm thinking about this, and this is a common thing for Beatles songs, earlier Beatles songs, this is a common thing for something like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, where there's not necessarily a chorus as you would think of a chorus. The title of the song is Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but that's like the very first line that she sings. And there's not really a thing. There's also kind of a standard blues structure that might be going on, because I've got a little bit of, there's definitely like a blues, jazz, gospel feel to this. And that's why I'm leaning towards the A-B structure, where, you know, you woke up this morning, everything sucks, da-da-da, you know, on a rock, and it's been so shitty, I don't know what to do. Woke up the next morning, everything still sucks. Everything has gone wrong. It's been so shitty, I still don't know what to do. Okay. Some kind of way, like, let's describe complex feeling that there isn't a single word for. Recognizable feelings that aren't easily encapsulated by words like frustrated, in love, happy, sad. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And I think some folks actually might not know, like, that some kind of way is an idiom. It looks like there's already songs called Some Kind of Way. But I feel some kind of way. I'm just going to look this up. I liked to play with that word, that phrase, because me as a Californian, I don't really hear people say this a whole lot. But I have heard people say it like elsewhere, and I was like, what is this? I don't understand. Let's see. I'm trying to look up, what does it mean to feel some kind of way? Online slang dictionary. Some people are saying, Urban Dictionary is quite colorful. Urban Dictionary says, some bullshit, some ash munch made up because they were at a loss for words, didn't have sufficient vocabulary to express their emotions. Got me feeling some kind of way. But it also can mean like you're feeling, and I agree with this Urban Dictionary, you can feel like insulted, offended, disregarded, upset. But it's kind of like I don't know if it's regional, but it feels like it's a southern or a Midwest nice kind of thing. Like, oh, he's got me feeling some kind of way. But everybody knows that he's got you feeling really upset and frustrated, but you don't want to say it. I think that's the underlying thing of what I understand about the idiom. But I like the fact that not everyone will have that context. It again, it might be regional, or it might just be, I don't know. And of course the the last entry on the Urban Dictionary is horny. So fine. So, online slang dictionary though says to be obviously upset by something, having obvious negative feelings about a situation. Um, I would agree with that. I think that's the context that I want to bring to this. Is like it's obvious that I'm feeling some kind of way about this. I don't even need to say what way I feel. That's just obvious. Okay. So that's the kind of tone, tone. Um, sad, bluesy, gospel-y. Mm, yeah. The point of the song is, what's the point in the song? Have I discovered the point of the song yet? I just know that this hook has been very memorable and has stuck with me. And I just, like when we started, I'm like, I don't know what any of this other stuff is, but I know the hook. It's got me feeling some kind of way. And it's not just some kind of way, it's some kind of way. Okay, point to the song. Don't know yet. Let's discover it together. I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about that later, sometime when you're sober. Maybe someday you'll get it. You baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. You've got me feeling some kind of way. Wonder if this is even the B section. Think, 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 think. And I puzzled till my puzzler couldn't puzzle no more. Okay. Who am I singing about? Is this a real person? No, it's kind of a conglomeration of people. I usually do that to protect the unprotectable. I don't know. I just I like to keep my life pretty drama free. That's why. Okay, so here we go. I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about that later, sometime when you're sober, or maybe someday you'll get it. You baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. We need to further the plot a bit. Yeah, I just caught your comment. Yes, exactly. Set up the situation. I'm not. What am I calling A section and B section? I think this is B section. A section, B section, and just repeat a couple times. And add an instrumental. I told you that I loved you. Okay. 1A section. 1A B section. 2A section. I'm an idiot for saying I love you. Point of song, question mark. Let's discover what the point of the song is. I think, the point, what I really want to get across is like, I'm at a loss of words of how disrespected I feel. I'm at a loss of words on how disrespected I feel. Okay, so here's the A section. I'm gonna I did it for saying I love you. B section is I I'm at a loss of words. Okay, so the second A section is like why? Why am I an idiot for saying I love you? What did this person do to deserve that? Oh, there's a yeah, knowing it was a bad idea to let you into my heart. I did it anyway. I'd like to go in this part to get, I guess, again, really specific. Let's like put the furniture in the room, so to speak. Okay, I'm writing this stuff down. I did it anyway. Wonder how much love I pour on you. It disappears in that desert wasteland you call your heart. Here's what I'm kind of clawing at. An idiot for saying I love you. I'm at a loss of words. I'm just gonna like brain dump right here, cause I want it to be a puzzle, like a story that's emerging but isn't obvious. Because I think that's the feeling that I want to like not um some things are obvious but some aren't. Like I kind of want to have the nature of the relationship not obvious but the specifics, like um like I tried to meet your mother once. You just sabotage the whole thing. And my insecurities met your blah 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 blah. You can I don't know, take back the ring, or I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, and I'm still exploring. Like some of the ideas are like thinking back to Untouchable Face and going like, you know, 2 in the morning. You never, or it could be like, I don't know if I want to get that detailed. Mm. I think this one, Lorraine, I think this song is going to be so plain language. I don't want to get too poetic. If I'm here calling myself an idiot, I want it to be so like something I would say. Um because some like it's kind of a vernacular thing, I think. Um um Plain language. Um there's I don't think there should be any poetry in the words, but there's poetry to this story. So like, told you I love you. There's a time when you're sober. Maybe someday you'll get it. You baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. You thought that growing up was getting your own house and getting your own house, your car, your own way. Oh, well, you got me feeling some kind of way. No, I don't like that. Here's what. Okay, I'm gonna like shut down all external. I'm not gonna look at anything. What's the image I see in my head? And it doesn't have to rhyme, Suzanne. It doesn't have to rhyme. There's something about like parents here. So Mama always said, Mama always nagged me. I don't know if I like that either. Okay, get. Told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? Such an idiot. As me later, sometime you're sober. Someday you'll get it. You baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. You were face down on the couch when I found you. Blah 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 blah. You blah 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 blah. You didn't do the laundry for at least 2 months. You face down on the couch when I found you, like at your apartment. These aren't exact words, but like, I was about to call the ambulance. Like, that's petty, but like, I was about to call the ambulance. Then you woke up and left it off. And I was like, face down, I found out about the call the ambulance. You woke up and left it off and blamed it on me. I was like too stunned to speak. I don't know about this, but I'm just like trying to describe this person of like a lot of gaslighting and a lot of like irresponsible behavior. Let me get back to what the point of this song is. Yeah, I'm at a loss of words on how disrespected I feel. Like, I kind of want the song to dance around something. I don't want to actually say what I mean. I want the listener to figure it out. So, like the story dances around something unspoken. You got me. Some kind of way. It's the reason I'm singing the song is as a goodbye to this frustrated gaslighting person. Uh, no, I think she's not at goodbye yet. I think she's so confused and baffled and befuddled. She doesn't even know that it's goodbye yet. But it's like, I told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. There is, I think there is something about this other person. This, like the feeling behind this, these opening lines. It's both a why am I in love with you, and it's also a I know you hate it when I get gushy. And I accidentally got gushy with you and you lashed out. And so therefore I'm the idiot. This is like she's buying the gaslighting right here. It's both. So like I know you hate it when I get gushy. I It was an accident, I swear. Like yeah, that's the thing. Like that's hitting on a nerve right here. Like I know you hate it when I get like all lovey-dovey and gushy. It was an accident. Trust me. I didn't mean it. I'm gonna write that down as well. Um, Starting the attractiveness meaning of some kind of way and ending with the frustrated meaning. I think I'm writing it down, but this song is really I'm feeling this song is really stubborn. And it's wanting to go this really interesting direction. There's definitely more untouchable face than anything, but not quite. There's like a some songs are they kind of arrive and they're like super flexible. I'm like, yeah, cool, great idea. This song, there's something really stubborn in it that wants to go a direction. I think it's because I need to do some self-examining about some things. To recap, and this happens in songwriting, so I don't mind like sharing some vulnerable stuff. I was in an emotionally abusive relationship for a number of years ago, and this is an analog, like it's kind of a collection of some of the things, like being in it but not knowing I could call it abuse, because he didn't hit me. He was very proud of the fact that he never hit me, which is its own thing. And I say that, knowing that, yeah, well, I could go, I could go off and kind of talk about that experience, but I think this song emerged as like a reflection of me being in that relationship and not knowing how awful it was until years after. That's the point. That's the key. That's what this song wants, and that's why this hook kind of is in my head. It's in that part of my brain. That part that was like, I know something's wrong. I know this isn't going well, but I don't fully realize. So, when I say, I told you I love you, why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about that later, sometime when you're sober. And again, this is kind of an like a composite. It's not actually like 100% about him, because he wasn't. I wish I could just blame it on him not being sober, but he was sober a lot. So that kind of makes it worse sometimes. Yeah. That could be. I'm going to write that down too. I'm going to write that down. Like, you were always proud of the fact you never hit me. Well, not with fists anyway. You got me feeling some kind of way. I know this is getting dark, and I think this song needs to go dark. I think you're so proud of the fact that you never hit me. Not with fists anyway. Do. You were so proud of the fact you never hit me. Not with fists anyway. You got me feeling some kind of way. Places you bruised are still bruised, black and blue. And what do I do? You got me feeling. Okay, so I also need to, while I'm here, write down the chords. Okay, so yes, that, and that's a G minor, F. Bass walk down. Notes. I have to differentiate that from notes with chords. Yeah, yeah. We're so proud of the fact you never hit me, but not with this anyway. You never hit me, not with it anyway. There it is. So out of the fact that you never hit me, and that's G minor, F again, E flat. Not that one. 'Cause you got me feeling. Okay, cool. I feel like this is the end of the song. I don't know why. I just feel like that's like everything leading up is just like dancing around this, and then this is like the the punchline. Get it? Yeah. I want it to be vague. I don't want to talk about my feelings. This particular one, oh, you know what this does remind me of? So I've got another song called Tamagotchi. This is a similar vibe. It's not a 22. It's definitely a finished one. Okay, I don't know how else to describe it. Let me just read the lyrics, and maybe that'll help kind of jostle my brain a little bit. You ever get this feeling that you're a Tamagotchi in the hands of some alien, or maybe that's just me? I hope they take care of me and press all my buttons just right, because I don't feel like wasting a life tonight. Now, this is a sad ballad, like piano ballad song, by the way. He's not texting me back. I'm just trying to understand if it's random circumstance or part of the program. I swore I heard somebody call my name. I heard somebody call my name from outer space last night. I just don't feel like being neglected tonight. This could all be a simulation. It would be an easier explanation to why I feel so robotic and needy. Oh, I know that I neglect myself sometimes. At late at night, I fantasize that someone takes care of me. He's not going to take care of me, is he? So I'm hoping and praying I'm a Tamagotchi in the hands of some loving alien who adopts me. I hope they take care of me and press all my buttons. He's not going to take care of me, is he? Praying I'm a Tamagotchi. This whole song is dancing around this hymn. I mentioned this hymn in literally 3 places in this song. That's it. You think I'm singing about a little cute 90s fad toy, but I'm really singing about him, and I'm only mentioning him like 3 times. So let's give way to make the mistake of meaning what we say. Oh, that's really super interesting. Like as song lyrics. Okay, I want to unbold this. As song lyrics, that's real interesting. What I actually want to do is go. Where's my things? 22 candidate. Yeah. I think that's great. I think that fits. Um, that fits. If I'm hearing me, also Tamagotchi is in a similar structure, and it's an A/B structure. Anyway, I think that's good for the third one. Okay, that helps a bit with the storyboarding, like how we're gonna where we're gonna take this. I said, how is learning baffle me so completely? I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. Like I kind of want some mystery details here, and okay. Somebody's got spoiled. They do that. A time or so, I think somebody will get it. It'll baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. It got me feeling some kind of way. This is the image that's coming up. Your stupid little cowboy hat. I don't know why. It's just like. Oh, maybe I do know why. I think it's an interesting like way of picturing this person, like wanting to be big and bad, but it's like just a stupid little cowboy hat. Your stupid little cowboy hat you wore at my mother's funeral. No. You wore to your prom, like something. Little cowboy hat you wore to your to your prom. Like you never threw away. I'm not sure that's the right direction. Writing, writing. Keep telling each other it's okay when it's not okay. Keep on feeling some kind of way. What I think might end up doing is like an instrumental here. And then it comes out of like of another song that I was working on about like saying it's okay, but it's not okay. But I could, I mean, it's not. I just think, how did it go? Tried to make it all okay. I really tried to make it all okay. It was not okay. Tried to make it okay. I really tried to make it all okay. It was not okay. Okay, so that was my other song. What was it called? I don't remember what the song was called at the moment. I'm in this song. I'm not in that song. I told you that I I'm such an idiot. I wrote you Sunday. You left me so completely. And then this. Let's keep it vague. Don't make a mistake. I mean, what we say. You say it's okay. Don't make a mistake. Meaning what we say. Yeah, you got me feeling some kind of way. You tried. You tried so hard to convince me that everything would be okay. You got me feeling some kind of way. You said everything would be okay. You knew everything was not okay. There's an interesting little thing. Pretend that something here is worth being saved. Oh man, I only have a few minutes left. It's not okay. You said everything be okay. You knew it was not okay. You knew it was not okay. You said everything would be okay. You knew it was not okay. Yeah, you got me feeling some kind of way. Yeah. Something to that end. I think that's really cool. Pretending there's something, keep telling each other it's okay. Told you that I loved you. Why did I do that? I'm such an idiot. Ask me about the later sometime when you're sober. Maybe Sunday you'll get it. You'll pass for me so completely. I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. I remember for finding your stupid little cowboy hat. Your stupid cowboy hat. There's something about like your stupid cowboy hat. You wore to the formal. No, you wore to the. You wore in the photos. Like we took in 2018. You know, like random specifics like that. That's very like Phoebe Bridgers and Ellie DeFranco sometimes goes that way. Like, sometimes when you off me so completely, I don't know what to say. You feeling, or that. I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of that stupid cowboy hat you got so attached to for no reason at all. I don't think that's. Yeah, let's keep it vague. Yeah, I don't think that's the right thing. I am pretending the bad times could all be erased. Boy. There is a reason, perhaps, that this song hasn't really been worked on for a year or so, or two. It's because it's funny. Like the title of it is Some Kind of Way. And this song wants to go a very particular kind of way. I'm trying to pay attention. Told you that I love you. Why did I do that? I'm not such an. There's some time left over. Maybe someday you'll get it. You'll baffle me so completely. I don't know what to say. You got me feeling some kind of way. Oh, I know it. Okay. When I get a little too far into my head, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do just a little bit of admin to like get my left brain all like feeling like it's got the show. Because when I get stuck, sometimes I'll need to do kind of mindless admin tasks. So one thing I do, and that I notice that I can do, is I was trying to upload this voice memo. Oops, that's not right. On my phone, but now that it's synced to Dropbox, I can just drop it in from my Dropbox. And then start adding and maybe removing some tags. Just kind of poking around a little bit, because this one in particular is kind of taking me by surprise, because like Lauren, you have a lot of good ideas, and every time I'm inquiring about it, the song is like, no. And I'm like, but I want to finish you. And the song's like, no. And this happens very more occasional than not. Usually I'm just like, let's just create everything. This one, I think the reason I'm writing this one is not for industry or pitching or selling or syncing, it's for therapy. Uh and I'm very interested in seeing where this goes and kind of trying to stay true to the what the song is trying to say. And I feel like I might need to. Yeah, I'm gonna do some admin tasks right now. Actually, I might need to do that, and I might also need to just free write about this relationship and be really honest with myself. And I can't quite do that on a live stream, which is fine. Um, I think that's where I am getting stuck. Is this song has some demands of me. Uh, Sometimes when I write a song, and I think I've talked about it before in previous live streams, but there's like two different kinds of creative. There's like the reverse engineer. You hear it in your head, and you need to like recreate exactly what you hear in your head. And then there's the wandering creative where you kind of like, oh, you find a piece and you kind of put it together. This one is kind of slipping the cracks between both of them. And it's given me some grief because I know the kind of words this song is needing. And I don't have the actual words. So I have neither the full what's it called? Like the reverse engineer or the wandering. And so at that point, that's when I know I should take a break. I should do something left brain. I should step away, and I might need to free write. And, free writing is just, okay, for me, I set a timer for 20 minutes, and I just let words go. They don't have to have any rhyme or reason. They just need to be words. And I can write the word like 50,000 times if I need to. But I just need to get the fingers typing and just brain dumping about why this thing is so stuck. Having said that, it actually isn't so stuck. There's something forming here. It's definitely more formed than when I looked at it at the top of this live stream. And Lorraine, you've also been really, really helpful in kind of tossing out ideas. Now, usually I'm a yes and kind of person, and this is also related to our work together. There's only one time I said, Lorraine, no. This song in particular is being very I feel like it's not even me. Like if it was up to me, it'd be like, yeah, we'll just go down this direction. Why not? There's more songs. There will always be more songs. This song in particular, because it's been so stuck in my head for a number of years, even before 2020, when I usually look at my Evernote to see what my when the created date is, and this one was let me just double check. Created Sunday, August 9th, 2020. So 2 years and 4 days ago. I can view note history? Oh, I have to upgrade my plan. Never mind. That would have been a game changer. Yeah. Some songs I write, some songs write themselves, some write me. Yeah. And I just have to honor whatever the song feels like it needs. So, all of that to say, I'm not as stuck as perhaps it seems to me that I'm stuck. we definitely made progress, and I think I need to like step away for a sec from this one. I wonder. I wonder why. You know what other song I have out that was absolutely like this? Millennia. The song Millennia. It's out on Spotify and things. It's this complicated that was a shame. Millennia is an asshole. It's a very particular, persnickety little asshole. And right now, Millennia is like in my ear going, "You played that wrong. You played it wrong on purpose." And not all of my songs. Very few of my songs are very persnickety like that. This is not quite as um not quite as much of an asshole as Millennia is. But this one is very particular. Wants to get a certain image and tone right that paints the picture of how I felt when I knew something was wrong but couldn't put my finger on it. Like the song itself needs to reflect, I know something is wrong, but I can't name it until the very end. It starts to come out. Yeah. I'm feeling some judging with this as well. There's something real in it for me as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's what art can do sometimes. So, I am gonna walk away from this one for a hot minute, but not. I do want to get it finished. Um, okay, maybe not finished. That would mean actual like production and stuff. But I do want to get the song written as a part of the 50/90 challenge. Kind of get that out of the way. I am going to pick perhaps an easier one next time. Oh, I tell you what, I'm going to play this just to kind of get. I did this little production snippet. Oh, by the way, if you're into production, there's a little thing called On the Hook. It's at youronthehook.com. And every Saturday, there's a small group of us to get together and do little production like games. Like, here's a game, use this hip hop beat and put a harp to it. Or here's a game, like, we have this found sound of one of our members, like, had a frog pond. Use this however you'd like. Or one Saturday was like, here's a couple of samples, reverb. That's the whole challenge. Do creative things with reverb. Go. This one, I'm just gonna play this to kind of like reset my brain. I did this one. And this one had a sample that I had to use. Is the beat and that lady's voice. Yeah, that was fun. And we just spent an hour building whatever the challenge was, and then we then listened to each other's work. So it's like an hour and a half every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, free. It's called You're on the Hook, and it's pretty cool. Anyway, so I built that. They only gave me the drums and the "Trip in My Sunshine" vocal, and they're like, whatever you can build. So that's what I built. I'd like to turn that into a song. That song is definitely more light and airy and fairy and open to all sorts of random ideas because there is no solid idea there anyway. Okay, I do have to hop off. Um, Thank you so much for coming on. Um, and if you are not already a member of the Patreon, please join. There's some really cool goodies, including Lorraine's stems from our song In Your Corner for the $10 and up level. And at that level, you also get to come to my concert for free. I have a online Zoom virtual concert the first Sunday of every month, and that means this Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific. And Lorraine will be a special guest because our song of the month is In Your Corner. So please swing by if you can. That's at concertsforintroverts.com. And very excited for that. I should be rehearsing this weekend. Guess what I'm not going to probably do? I'm going to probably do that Sunday morning because I'm like that. Anyway, I'm excited. Yay. So I hope to see you there. I hope to see you in the Patreon. And if you're at the $10 level, you get tickets for free at Concerts for Introverts. All right, I gotta hop off. Thank you so much for joining and humoring me. And we will see you next time, Monday, 3:33 p.m. I will actually. I've asked a producer, Rod Kim, to join me on Monday. So that's going to be fun. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.